Hey everybody, it's me Joe, and I want to welcome you back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, you're going to have another listening exercise with movie stories. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read some stories to you, very short, 9 of them, 9 short stories, very short, and inside there'll be blanks. And you have to decide what word do you think goes in those blanks. Then I'll read the stories again and I'll give you choices of what to put in the blanks. All right? Then at the end of the video, there's going to be some very tricky listening questions. All right? You're going to have to match up what you've heard with what you know, see if you can do it. So you're going to have to listen carefully to the whole video. Also, during this video, I'm going to tell you 2 secret codes. The thing about the secret codes is you have to write them down and send them to me at Teacher Joe Crossman on Instagram. Then I'll know you're a fantastic student, you've watched the whole video, and you deserve extra help. That's what I like to do, help people learn English. All right? So now, let's get to the first story. So listen carefully and try and get the blank. Here we go. The blockbuster movie Titanic cost more money to make than the ship cost to build back in the early 1900s. All right, can you fill in that blank? Can you guess? Now I'm going to give you 2 choices. Here we go. The blockbuster movie Titanic cost more money to make than the actual or actually ship cost to build back in the early 1900s. And the right answer is actual, the actual ship. All right, we wanted that one. That's an adjective. That was the right one. Hope you got it. Let's move on to number 2, now that you know. The horror movie Paranormal Activity cost than $100,000 to make, but grossed over $193 million. Can you guess which word goes in there? I'll give you 2 choices. The horror movie Paranormal Activity cost less or fewer than $100,000 to make, but grossed over $193 million. And the right answer there is less than. We're talking about money, we say less than. All right, when you're talking about countable things, you'd say fewer than. There we go. You've come this far, you're doing great. Let's keep going. Here's story number 3. During the filming of the vault scene in Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise kept bumping his head the floor while trying to balance just a few centimeters above it. So he put some weighted coins in his shoes to keep his feet down. Can you guess? Now here's a choice. During the filming of the vault scene in Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise kept bumping his head on or to the floor while trying to balance just a few centimeters above it. So he put some weighted coins in his shoes to keep his feet down. And the right answer is on. He bumping his head on the floor. All right, you're doing super. Here's number 4. For the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, supposedly being released in 2021, 8,400 gallons of Coca-Cola were on a cobbled street in Italy to make it less slippery for a big planned motorcycle stunt. Can you guess what goes in the blank? Here's two choices. For the new James Bond movie, No Time to Die, 2021, 8,400 gallons of Coca-Cola were pours or poured? Which one? On a cobbled street in Italy to make it less slippery for a big planned motorcycle stunt. Can you guess? The right answer there is poured. Were poured. Okay, it's the passive. Okay, now you've made it this far. That's fantastic. Here is the first secret code. The first secret code is movie theater. All right? You got to send that to me in a direct message on Instagram. Don't write it down below. It's a secret. Here we go. Here's number 5. Brad Pitt was 1 cup of coffee for his 1-second cameo appearance in the movie Deadpool. All right, now I'm giving you two choices. Brad Pitt was paying or paid 1 cup of coffee for his 1-second cameo appearance in the movie Deadpool. Can you guess? It was paid. Was paid. All right? He's a big star, but he only got 1 cup of coffee from his friend. All right? All right, you're doing wonderful. Don't stop now. Keep going. Keep learning. Here's number 6. In the 2011 movie entitled Captain America, there is an ad for Corona on one Times Square electric billboard and a picture of a virus on another billboard. Can you guess what goes in the blank? Here's two choices. In the 2011 movie entitled Captain America, there is an ad for Corona beer or beers on one Times Square electric billboard and a picture of a virus on another billboard. And the answer was beer. Okay, usually we use the non-count there. Corona beer. And so Corona beer, a virus, coronavirus. Yeah, that was pretty amazing that those two things were up there. Let's go on to number 7. You're doing amazing. Keep on going. The original Iron Man suit worn by Robert Downey Jr. in the 2008 movie was $325,000, and it was stolen from a warehouse in Hollywood. All right, can you guess what goes in the blank? Here we go, one more time with the two choices. The original Iron Man suit worn by Robert Downey Jr. in the 2008 movie was worth or cost $325,000, and it was stolen from a warehouse in Hollywood. And the right answer is worth. It was worth. Okay? If you want to use cost, you'd say it cost. Okay? Now you're doing awesome. Here we go. Number 8. We're getting towards the end. In the movie Gladiator, Russell Crowe's wounds after the opening battle scene are real. His face was cut when his horse backed up into a tree. Can you guess what goes in there? Here's two choices. In the movie Gladiator, Russell Crowe's wounds after the opening battle scene are real, 'cause or because his face was cut when his horse backed up into a tree. All right, can you guess? And the right answer is because. Okay? That's the word, the joining word you need there. Cause is a noun. The cause of something, the cause of a problem. Different use. All right, you're doing fantastic. That's number 8, and you've made it this far. The second secret code is popcorn. Okay? So send me those 2 secret codes on Instagram, and I'll know you've made it this far. But now stick around. We've got one more sentence, and remember, there's the listening exercise, the listening question. It's kind of tricky, but I want you to try it. Here's story number 9, the last one. Movies starring Samuel L. Jackson have collectively grossed over $27 billion worldwide, making him the highest grossing actor of all. What word goes in that blank? Here's 2 choices. Movies starring Samuel L. Jackson have collectively grossed over $27 billion worldwide, making him the highest grossing actor of all the time or just time. And the right answer for this one is just time. We say the highest grossing actor of all time. So that means in history. Excellent, excellent. All right, I hope you got those right. If you didn't, you can watch it again, see if you can. And a good idea is, well, you've watched this movie today, and that's great. Come back to it in a month and see if you can do better. See if you can remember. See if your mind remembers these things, okay? Now, here is the listening exercise. So I'm going to put 4 movies up here. We've got Gladiator, Iron Man, Deadpool, and No Time to Die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I want you to see if you can remember which story goes with which movie, and then match them up here. This is very similar to what you'd see in some kind of language test or an ielts test. Can you do it? So A, which movie used a lot of Coca-Cola? B, which movie's wardrobe was stolen? C, which movie's star was injured? And D, which movie had a famous star seen for 1 second? All right. Can you guess? All right. So you can write those answers down below, and I will tell you if you're right or wrong. All right. Now, I'm going to move to the middle here because if you want to continue studying and you want to check out my beard, see my shirt, hear my lovely voice, woo, here's some more links to other videos that you can keep on watching. All right. The most important thing is that you study hard every day. And that's why I make these videos for you. Okay? That's it for now. I'll see you next time.